guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Muriel. This is As Told by Muriel, and today I'm doing a life update, so stay tuned. Got some good news. I signed another contract. So I wasn't able to locate a local contract like I was looking for, but I was able to secure another travel contract. It's still in the state of South Carolina. It's with a facility I'm actually familiar with. When I became an LPN back in 2001, I started at this facility on a medical surgical floor. That was 2001, so that was 21 years ago. 21 years ago. And I'm going back to that facility as a travel nurse. Now, I'm aware everything's probably totally changed from then till now. One being I am now a registered nurse with a bachelor's degree. Another being I won't be on the medical surgical floor. They actually hired me for their rehab floor. I have never worked rehab before as far as in a hospital acute setting, but I have done it for many, many years, almost 2 decades in long-term care. And so I'm assuming that's pretty much similar to the type of patients I'll be working with. I actually not too long ago got a call from the director of nursing there, or the supervisor, I think they're called supervisor at the hospital, letting me know that I am coming to her floor. This is a night shift position though, y'all. Y'all know I don't like night shifts. I came from like I actually was a night shift nurse for 19 years. For about 19 years. I really only went to working day shift into 2021 and fell in love with it and realized that I think it was night shift that had me so tired, had me so cranky. Specifically night shift in the hospital. Night shift in the hospital is totally different than night shift in a long-term care facility. I'm going to say night shift in the hospital is like 75% harder than night shift in a long-term care facility. But I'm going to, the hospital I'm going to is a level 3 trauma facility, which is like the lowest level of acuity for an acute care facility. So I'm assuming the patients aren't going to be as critically ill as the patients I'm used to working with at my home hospital, here where I live, where I received my medical surgical experience as a registered nurse. Pay is a lot less than what I was receiving on my last travel contract. It's a whole lot less. That took some time for me to wrap my brain around the pay, but you know, the pay for contracts almost everywhere, especially in the Southeast, has dropped dramatically. In saying that, I am excited. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because people are getting these contracts and then they're getting canceled before they even start. So, you know, I'm just, what happens. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups and I see a lot of nurses there like, my start date was 4/11, I was just canceled. My start date was 4/18, I was just canceled. My start date is 4/25, I was just canceled. So a lot of nurses are getting canceled prior to even starting at their facility. I'm hoping that doesn't occur to me, but I kind of try to mentally prepare for the worst and hope everything works out for the best. My original contract that I was on wasn't supposed to end till May the 7th, and I was going to take like a couple months off, and that contract got canceled on me. And so now I'm like trying to rush and do the things that I had planned to do before I start this next contract, which is basically, it's going to be kind of impossible. One thing I wanted to do, y'all, I was planning, next month I will be 45 years old. And I was planning to take a vacation to the Virgin Islands. I wanted to take, it was going to probably be a solo vacation, and I was fine with that. My daughter said she wanted to go, which, you know, that was fine if she wanted to go. I had no problem with that, but I was all prepared to take a solo vacation. I was almost at the brink of reserving my hotel, my resort, actually a few weeks ago, before I actually got canceled. And I didn't, well, once I got canceled, I was like, I can still take the vacation because I didn't have another contract. I was like, I can still take the vacation. Y'all know I've been working long-term care in the interim since I lost my last contract. But it just so happened that I signed this one, and they want me to start May 2nd. And I didn't want to ask for a whole week off. And I didn't want to ask for several days off already because of how things are going right now with getting contracts, with people getting canceled left and right. I didn't want to give them another reason to possibly cancel me, like, oh, she's coming in and she's already asking for all these days off. I didn't want to give that reason. So I just asked for one day that I needed off. I just spoke with the supervisor, like I stated, and she asked me, am I opposed to working weekends? Or, you know, I was like, I know I'm not opposed to working every other weekend like your normal nurses do. Whatever is best for the facility, then that, you know, that's what I'll do. I'm only doing 36 hours a week. I'm only going to do 312s. So yes, I have that going. Well, anyway, so what I am doing is I am going on my first cruise. I'm going on a cruise at the end of this month. I'm excited in a way only because I've never been on a cruise. I'm less excited about the actual cruise. I'm more excited about the destination. It's a cruise to the Bahamas. I think we're going to Nassau, and there's another island, something K. And in my excitement, it's not so much about anything other than the historical monuments, the history of the islands. Y'all know I love history. I said this over and over again. I love history. I love ancient relics. I just love learning things about different cultures. I just love, and I know the history of slavery on different islands is really, from what I've researched, it was more cruel on the slaves in the islands than it was in America. Not comparing one to the other, but the slavery on different islands, they were very cruel. My excursions while I'm on the islands will mainly be historically based. And yes, I do plan to vlog this trip. It's a 5-day cruise to the Bahamas, leaving right out of Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah, so I'm going to vlog that entire trip. I've already ordered me some clothing pieces, trying to look nice on, you know, the time that I'm going to be on the boat. I've been told they have several different things that you can do on the boat. I've never been on one, and I'm, you know, just trying to buy pieces to fit different things that could be possibly going on. I'm hoping to run into a possible ball, or, you know, different things. I just want to dress up. I want to look pretty. I want to do my makeup. I just want to, you know, I want to enjoy myself, but I also want to relax. I want to relax. This is not going to be a solo vacation. This is not going to be a solo cruise. I'm going with a friend of mine. She and her cousin were actually planning a cruise when I hit her up to see if she wanted to join me and one of my friends on a cruise. And so I'm just excited. Both of them are they're cruisers. That's what they do. They know everything. So they'll be able to guide me on the do's and the don'ts, and you know how everything works. So yeah, I'm going on a cruise, guys. I'm going on my first cruise. What else I want to talk about in this video? Oh, let me go ahead and say this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I never hardly say that in my videos, and I've learned that I really need to say that. Take the time right now, if you can, go and hit the like button, subscribe to my channels. subscribe to my channel. I actually took a trip to Myrtle Beach. It was a family vacation. It was only a 2-day little family vacation because Myrtle Beach is not far from me. And we actually go to Myrtle Beach quite often. I don't even vlog it or anything because to me, it's just Myrtle Beach. And this time around, I tried to vlog it, y'all, because I know I have subscribers who don't live, they don't live here. The majority of my subscribers don't live in South Carolina, so they may not be as familiar with Myrtle Beach. And Myrtle Beach is still a tourist attraction, a tourist spot to a lot of people. And to me, it's just Myrtle Beach. So I tried to vlog, y'all, but I'm not good at that yet. I got little pieces, little footage of different things. I may put it in here, I may not, because I didn't really get much. My another first, when we went to Myrtle Beach, I did it through Airb&b. That was my first time booking an Airbnb, y'all. I don't think it's not for me. I was on pins and needles the whole time in the Airbnb because it was a family vacation, so there were small children in there, and the list of rules and regulations with the Airbnb were so long, so extensive. I was just like, oh, don't touch this, don't do that, please don't do this, we got to make sure that it was just too much. I was anxious the whole time. Almost to the point where I just basically kind of really cleaned the whole Airbnb before I left, even though I paid a $200 deposit for a cleaning fee for when I leave. But I was so on pins and needles, just trying to make sure everything looked the way it looked when I left, even down to not a dish in the sink, no trash in the trash can, washing all the towels, washing all the washcloth. It's just too much, y'all. And for the amount of people that went, the price was good because we would have had to have gotten 3 resort rooms, and it would have ended up costing more than the cost of the Airbnb. But for the anxiety I felt trying to make sure everything stayed as it should have been in the Airbnb, I think I'll just do resort from now on. I'll just do I'll just reserve a resort room, and everybody will have to reserve their resort room. The Airbnb was under my name, under my card. I was just too anxious. You know, when you're staying in a hotel, you're not taking the towels, but you're using the towels, you're using the washcloths. You're not leaving a room trashy, but you're leaving trash in the room. It was just too much. It was the parking passes. It was the do not leave a stain on the towels. And my thing with, of course, we're not going to stain towels, but there were 2 babies and the babies drink formula. And so I was like, please don't get any formula on towels. Please don't let any formula go on the sheets. Please don't. And then they had their own glasses in there. And I was like, y'all, please don't break a glass. Please don't do this. Please. It was just too much on me. And I don't go on a vacation to stress and worry about, oh my God, is somebody going to reset the remote settings? And because there was even a clause in there, if you happen to reset the remote settings, it was going to be a $50 charge for them to reset the remote. I don't have time for that, y'all. So Airbnb probably will work better if it's just me by myself, but when it's going to be more than 1 or 2 people, I can't do the Airbnb. And to be honest, if it's just me by myself, the price that they charge for Airbnbs per night, I'll just get a hotel room, a resort room, and I'll be just fine. So it was an experience. I won't do it again. Never say never. I have no plans on doing Airbnb again. It's just not for me. I just rather rent a resort and just live carefree like that. What else can I add in this video? Because I don't like to go that long. So I told you I'm going on a cruise. I told you about the Airbnb, going to Myrtle Beach and starting my new contract. Yeah, like I said, I'm so excited about that. And of course, y'all will know when I get started. I am Muriel. This is As Told by Muriel. And like I said earlier, please like the video on your way out, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.